Matt at the workshop did a video on the Del Boys toolbox, evolution toolbox and tools thing going on with WE Moto, Sealey and Del Boy. And I agree with him. The tools that they give you, Sealey, are shit. I have very few, if any, Sealey tools. I've got loads of crap tools anyhow, but I don't think anything I have is Sealey. Yeah, I meant to have quit smoking, by the way. It's not working. But the toolbox is the Sealey American Pro, or whatever it is. And this is the older version of that box. I bought this whole thing about 5 years ago. I picked it up for about 100 quid because it was damaged. It was one of these return jobs, so I picked it up dirt cheap. Now for 100 quid I got the top and the bottom box. They're selling this at 104, I think Matt said, at WE Moto, or 180 if you get it from Sealey. Now I've noticed the quality must have changed in the last 5 years, because the one Matt has, because he's bought it as well to kind of do a review on it, has a piano hinge all the way across here.
Everything else, these have been spot welded on. You can see all the spots.
I don't. I just have 3 hinges. Same problem Matt had. One of these did bend, but now it's fine. I don't know. I think it got bent in manufacturing. Yeah, talking about the quality is same. Single piece of crap.
It's I don't know. It's just one sheet thickness.
I did notice that the stickers were different on it as well. But as for the tools, I've got weird shit that was cheap. I've got loads of these weird cheap things that I've picked up over the years, but what about spanners? You don't actually need to go and spend a huge amount. That one I did spend a huge amount. I was stuck in the middle of somewhere, needed a 27mm spanner. Still got the label on. I think that was about 10 quid for a 27mm. But I got all of these. Oh, fucking dickhead. Why did I put that in there? And all of them I picked up in a hardware shop for about 50 quid. They're nothing special. They're Newsome, it's called, chrome vanadium. And they've lasted me, they do me pretty well. I wouldn't put them under too much. Well, mind on, some of these have had a really hard life. The only problem I found with this, because I've done a lot of the damage to it, is that cupboard at the bottom. That shelf that you might be able to see, I actually put that in there. 2 pieces of wood, piece of wood on top. I don't see the reason for this specific type of roll cab. But yeah, if you want one, have a look on eBay for the damaged ones. Yes, you can get bigger ones. The one from Halfords is much better. The only reason I bought this one was it was cheap and it fit in my cupboard. I didn't have a garage at the time, but my electric cupboard I could get this in, so I measured it and this was like just the right size, so I bought this one. But yeah, just don't get that Del Boy Evolution toolkit. Don't listen to anything he says, to be honest. You might have some good ideas, but putting them into action, it's like listening to me. Don't listen to me on most of the stuff. Okay, take care anyhow. Just remembered something when I was watching Matt's video. He talks in that Del Boy kit, and I saw it and went, nah, that's shite.
The shit. Plastic. Horrible. The fucker got me.
That's my hacksaw. I have had that for, to be honest, it's probably as old as me. It was my dad's and then I got it off him. Now I'm sure Matt said he had an Eclipse.
Eclipse. You can barely see that there.
Well, guess what? Eclipse 20T. That is all steel. Proper beastie thing. Okay, the teeth are on the way out. But I rarely use the thing, to be honest. Decent hacksaw is what you need. I also have that piece of shit. It's not made by Sealey, is it? No, that came in a cheap toolkit that I bought when out on the road. I think that's the post, so I'm going to have to go. But yeah, Eclipse. I suppose I'll show you this headlight thing now. Okay. These Dominator headlights, I've figured that are actually usable lights. So as you can see, this is missing again. The old school trick, I took them off to see what I could do, and the chrome was a little bit mottled on the inside, so I thought, well, what I've done in the past is just polish the chrome. Sounds simple enough. Well, whatever you do, don't do it on Dominators, because this is the Dominator now. I've ended up taking it apart because that's black inside now, because they seem to use some sort of chrome paint and it effectively just wipes off. So these are now useless. Right, so the plan is I should have back together so I could at least ride with them for a little bit, but obviously the chrome had gone. I can't remember if I said in the last bit, so I'll say it again. Strangely, I thought if I coated them in paint stripper, it might get rid of that black paint that's in there, and it didn't. Not only did it not get rid of the black, it didn't even touch the chrome that came off with metal polish. It's nuts. So anyhow, I had another headlight lying around for another job. These are on eBay for like 15 quid. They're shit, I'll tell you that now. They're these ones with their indicators in the side. You do need an LED relay for them. They're not included in it. I have not connected mine because I don't have a relay. Well, I do, but that's for another job, on another bike. But if you get one of these, this is just temporary. This is just because it's like 13-14 quid. I bought it for this other job, so I've had to buy him a replacement, which I'll get here in a couple of days. I found a problem with this, and the problems, it starts with there's no side light. There's no hole for a side light. So I just took my step drill and stepped it to 16 mils, whatever size you need. I think it was like 14 and a little bit of 16 to get the thing in. And then I put it on all together, shined it at the wall, turned it to high. So you've got, there's your normal beam of light for your low, and I turned it on high and it lit up there. Obviously that's wrong. So I had noticed something earlier that was not quite right, and I didn't think about it too much. Basically the reflector and everything is putting upside down. They've cocked up. So if you get one of these, check it out first. There are these little metal tabs. I don't know if you can see in there, there's these little metal tabs in this. They're the same in them, same in pretty much every headlight. Take it out, rotate it 180 degrees, put the tabs back in. So now it works. They also come with a shit 3535 bulb, which is no good for anything. So this is the Osram night breakers. Problem is it is low because because of the steering. So I'm either going to take it down so it sits lower, or I'm just going to chop the back off. But yeah. It's definitely too low, but I can't be asked for the rest of today. Other job I was talking about was so much shit on here. Clutch lever. That is microphone for a Sena. Look how short that wire is. So that is no good. Also it's a 90 degree. Now these are designed to go basically just to the lip of your helmet, so your Sena can be moved. Obviously that doesn't work with a camera, because you've got to have the camera where it can see. So what I'm doing for that is getting hold of 2.5mm mono cables is a bastard, or even microphones. So what I managed to do was get a 2 meter long 2.5 mono to a 2.5 mono. I've just chopped it. Yes, the wire's far too long. and I'm just waiting for a soldering female connector to come, and then I'll just make a new extension wire about that long, zip tie it to the helmet, stick it to the helmet, and then everything should work. Now I'm hoping, with it being a Sena microphone and it being quite a flat one, I'm hoping it should record things better with less wind noise, which is my main problem. You can see how many fucking microphones and I've got and adapters and all sorts I've got lying around. But yeah, that is that plan. I can't think of anything else at the moment. Oh, and the engine's out. That can sit there for a while. People have been offering me money for that, but it's never enough. And if you look the GSX 1100 engines up on eBay, you'll see how much people are charging for the parts. But yeah, I need more money than what I've been offered. I'd rather keep it. For the money I'm being offered, I will never get my hands on one of them again. So I think someone on eBay's wanting 230 quid just for the head, you know, and I got offered something like 350 and a 750 engine. I don't want the 750 engine, I've got the 1100. So yeah, that's all in pieces and up in the attic and messing about, waiting for a house. Yeah, don't ask about that one. Take care, guys.